Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid. Words from our Lord Jesus Christ and from today's gospel. The church celebrates with great joy the feast of the Porciuncula. It is certainly a church that is important to Franciscans all over the world and is seen as one of the cradles of the Franciscan order. We know the familiar story of Francis, who, hearing the words of the Lord, "Francis, rebuild my church, it is in ruins," began to physically rebuild the church of San Damiano, where he first encountered those words. Francis had a love for many small churches in that area of Italy, and certainly St. Mary of the Angels was one of them. He rebuilt the church and, under the counsel of one of the priests there, learned the true meaning of the gospel when Jesus sent the apostles out 2 by 2, with little more than the clothes on their backs and the sandals on their feet. That is where Francis truly embraced that simple poverty that defined his life. Certainly, the Porciuncula, now a small church inside of a larger basilica, in stark contrast to that life that Francis led, reminds us of those places of encounter with God, those particular places that call to us in faith. Today would have been my grandparents' 61st wedding anniversary, and certainly in their own small way, they were able to build a church community within the larger community of the universal church. That is what Francis, that is what Claire, that is what so many of the saints of the church were able to do. Families since and to come will continue to build the church in faith and in strength. The challenge for us as Christian disciples is first to support them, but also for them to accept the message of Christ, to take courage as the Lord encourages us, to venture out of the boat like Peter, to know that we can place our full trust in the Lord, who will sustain us for everlasting life.